What is going on, everybody? This is D22 with you today from D22 Games, and we are going to be doing a quick review slash comparison. Now, I have recently gotten a new phone through my contract, which is the LG G4. Now, I already got the phone out of the box, so we're just going to see what's in the box here. Now, this phone just came out last year, and I'm really excited to use it. So we're going to open up the box, and we're going to see what's inside. So already the charger and the cable are supplied here, and then you can lift the flap up like this, and then, as you can see, this is the paper envelope with the documentation inside. And then it comes with a quick start guide. So this is the quick start documentation that it comes with. And then what it also comes with is the genuine leather case, which I have on the phone right now. This is the actual phone with the genuine leather case. And the other case that the phone has come with is the original stock case. So it comes with two cases, the leather case and this plastic casing here, so you can customize it however you like, but I like this leather look here, so we're going to stick with that. And that is all that it comes with in the box, so that is empty, and we're just going to go ahead and proceed. So the last phone that I reviewed on this channel was the Google Nexus 5 phone, and I made a thorough review about that, and I've already sustained a crack on it already because the shatter point was right here, and there's a line that goes through here. I mean, you can barely notice it unless I put it in direct light, but if you see that line, there it is right there. And with the other phone that I have, which is the G4, we're just going to compare specs on it. Now, the G4 is an amazing design, so we're just going to put this down here for now. We're going to talk about the G4 in the whole. The LG G4 is one of the phones that came out in 2016 by LG. Now, the specs on it are 3 gigs of RAM, a Snapdragon Qualcomm processor, and 32 gigabytes of external storage. And the screen and the resolution is amazing. I have also a 16 gigabyte SD card, and as you can see, there is the charging port and the headphone 3.5mm jack, and then on the top here is the IR blaster port. So if you can see that here, there's the IR blaster, and then there's no buttons on the side. As you can see, no buttons on the side at all because the buttons are in the back. This is the LED light for the camera, this is your power button, and then these are your two volume control buttons. This is the camera lens, and this is also your IR output receiver as well on this side. So we're just going to take a look at the display itself. Now, one of the functions that this phone has is that you can double tap the screen to unlock it, and you can double tap again to lock it. And you're just going to see what the apps are on this phone. Now, the apps that I have on here, as you can see, are Thumbnail Maker, Seat Cleaner, Kaspersky, Outlook, Pac-Man, and a whole list of others here. And the display is amazing. It's very crisp, very clean, 5.5-inch display, and just everything pops here. And as you can see, when you turn it to the side here, you can still relatively see the icons here. And if you tilt it like this, the display is amazing, and the camera footage is just simply amazing as well. I took some test shots with this so that you can see how it performs, and sorry, dropped that. So I took some test shots with the camera. It's like I said again, it's a 16 megapixel camera, and everything just looks amazing. I also have an SD card on here, and yeah, what we can also do is we're going to show you some pictures on the LG G4. So I just took that picture, and then you're going to see the picture in the next few minutes. So you'll just get an idea of what the quality is like. It captures vivid pictures and also even better. So now we're using the front-facing camera. As you can see, it is a little bit of a low light setting here, but the quality is definitely amazing on this camera for both. This is an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, and the microphone audio picks it up very clearly, and I am just so impressed with the specifications of this, and we're going to go with the rest of the video right now. So we're using the rear-facing camera, which does 1080p output, and the quality is just simply divine. Yes, I said that word. And the microphone picks up the audio very well, and it can be used in almost any condition, low light, HDR, whatever you like, and it's amazing. I really like how this looks, and that's it. Yeah. So the main sell point of the LG G4 is the 3000 milliampere battery. Now, I've had this on a full charge for all day yesterday, whereas I just charged the Google Nexus phone today and it is already at 83%. So that's just from turning it on and just lightly using Wi-Fi on it. I mean, the Nexus 5 has really great specs, especially with the Snapdragon processor, the 2 gigs of RAM, and the 32 gigabytes of storage. This is definitely a phone that I'm going to use for most of my backup projects, like making thumbnails and YouTube related stuff, whereas the LG G4 is a solid performer where it allows me to use my apps, take great pictures, listen to music if you have like a lot of storage on here. Now 32 gigs is a lot of storage on here, but you can also add up to, I believe, 1 or 2 terabytes of storage through the SD card. So you can put a lot of storage on here if you want to take a lot of pictures and videos. And I have a 16 gigabyte in here currently, but I am going to be upgrading the SD on here. So these two phones have really good specs. The Nexus 5 having good specs, being a 3 to 4 year old phone, whereas the LG G4 came out last year and it came out with impressive specs. Now, I am just impressed with both of these phones, especially with the way that they've handled themselves. This phone was my daily driver for the last year, and I absolutely enjoy taking pictures with this. This takes really good pictures. All in all, I really like these two phones, but I'll have to give it up to the LG G4 because I've had this on for almost a day and it's only at 18% battery power. I mean, this is a really efficient phone when it comes to battery usage. I could have this on for at least 10 to 20 hours. It's amazing. And I'm not even using a lot of Wi-Fi on this. I mean, the Wi-Fi usage does drain the battery a whole lot more, but just having it on standby is what saves battery. And you also have to disable your radios so that you can get the most out of your battery. And the same thing with the Nexus 5. I try my best to disable all the radios and keep it on standby and low usage times. And you can't remove the battery on the Nexus 5. You can remove the battery in the LG G4. So there is a little slit here that you can get, and you can pop off the back cover and we'll show you where everything goes. And the cover is relatively easy to open, and this is your battery port, and this is where you can stick your SIM card, and then on the top here is where you stick your micro SD card up to at least 2 terabytes, like I said before. And it's a nice setup. And then there's also the high quality speaker on the bottom left here, and there is the lithium ion 3000 milliampere type battery, and it does a really good job in holding a charge. I am just really impressed with this phone and just the way it performed. So we compare storage. The Nexus 5 has about 32 gigabytes. That's about 26 gigabytes used here. Whereas the LG G5 also boasts 32 gigabytes. And in here there's a lot more gigs used because I have a lot of bloatware installed on here, which I can get rid of here. So in comparison, you're getting two really good phones. If you are looking for something on a budget, definitely get the Nexus 5. But if you're looking for a powerhouse that has a long battery to boot, get the LG G4. Now, I got this for free as part of my contract with Fido, like I mentioned before, and they perform really well. And we're also going to do some speed tests here to start. So let's say we're going to open an app that we both have on the phone. Let's say we're going to open CCleaner. We're going to do a comparison. So 3, 2, 1, go. Opening CCleaner. This opened faster than the Nexus 5, as you can see. The processor and also the RAM on here make a difference here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open another program that we have on here. Let's go with, let's see, we're going to open Color Note. This opened a lot faster. So in performance, this trumps the Nexus 5 in performance, but they both relatively perform really well, especially with their stock Android feel. The stock Android feel on the Nexus 5 is also comparable, and also on the LG G4. You're definitely going to get a lot out of these phones. I highly recommend getting the G4 if you want performance, but if you're looking for a budget, definitely get the Nexus 5. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought about this review in the comments below, and I appreciate all the support. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.